Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I did another haul of Criterion films, and I actually went to a Barnes & Noble in Massachusetts, and I looked around for the Criterion section, the film section in the Barnes & Noble, and I thought there wasn't any. I was looking around, I couldn't find a single one, and then lo and behold, I stumbled across this little stand that took up like 3 feet, 3 square feet of the place, and there were some Criterion films on there. So they actually had some, but it was very small selection. You can see, I'll put a little insert here, and you can see what I'm talking about. That's the whole selection. In the bottom row wasn't even Criterion films, and that's it. That's all they had. So I was grateful that they did have some. So I was able to pick up a few, and they had a little bit of variety there too. It wasn't all the same thing. So I will say, like, the entire top row was pretty much that David Bowie film, but I had some options, and I found some stuff that I was actually looking for. So let's go through and check those out. So the first movie I got was Paul Thomas Anderson's Punch Drunk Love. So this is a 2002 film, and from what I understand, it's kind of a dark romantic comedy a little bit. It's like a dark comedy. That's about all I know about this. I know in the past Adam Sandler has gone through different drama roles, not so comedic. I know, like, and I'm sure this is probably after this, but Spanglish, and then obviously Uncut Gems in more recent years. So I'm excited to look at a more dramatic side of Adam Sandler, and I really enjoyed Paul Thomas Anderson as a filmmaker, so I am excited to check this out. This is the first time that I've seen it, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is also in this film, so I'm excited to see what he does, and it's always fun to see him in different roles. So that's Paul Thomas Anderson's Punch Drunk Love. I'm excited to check this out. I haven't seen it before. The next film I picked up is one I'm really interested in. It seems pretty cool. So this is To Be or Not to Be. Oh geez. To Be or Not to Be. And this is a comedy that came out in 1942 that's very critical and making fun of, from what I understand, of Nazis. So anytime you can make fun of Nazis, that's right by me. So I am excited to check this out. That's about all I know about it. There also seems to be like some sort of spy plot going on, and I have a suspicion that possibly Tarantino maybe had seen this film before and maybe took some inspiration in Inglourious Bastards. But this is pure speculation. I have no idea, having not seen this film. Just based on the description, it kind of makes me wonder if, because there's a whole subplot, spoilers kind of for Inglourious Bastards, about like a spy conspiracy plot against Hitler that has to do with like a movie theater. And I'm wondering if that was somewhat inspired by this film, but I have no idea. I'm pure speculation before I see the film. I'll be excited to check this out and see if that rings true or not, or if it has nothing to do with anything. But I'm excited to look at this. It's a black and white film. It looks beautiful, and just a comedy about Nazis, making fun of Nazis. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. It's got great reviews, so I'm excited to check this out. That's To Be or Not to Be. Oh, and it is number 670. I'm new to this, so please forgive me. Punch Drunk Love is number 843. Okay? Alright. For the ones from now on, I'm going to tell you the number, I promise. The next film I got is Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cure. So this, from what I understand, is like a detective murder mystery kind of a thing, which I'm into. I like those a lot. Seven is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm excited to check this out. It's from 1997. It is number 1155. And this will be my first Kiyoshi Kurosawa film I've seen. Yeah, that's about all I know about it. Is that it's kind of like a murder detective story, which is enough for me. And I've just heard that it's amazing as well. So I'm excited to check this out. Maybe I might do a double feature of Bong Joon-ho's Memories of Murder and this guy. It sounds like they probably share similar tones and themes. So that might be a good double feature of movies that I haven't seen yet. But this is Kiyoshi Kurosawa's The Cure. That's about all I know about it. So this is another kind of blind pick, but I see it on Criterion's. They have a section on their streaming service that's like greatest of all times or favorites of all times or something, and this is on there. So I'm sure it's good. So I want to check that out. So I'm excited. But that is The Cure. Alright, the next one I got is a newer release on 4K, and that is Pixar's WallE. I think this is probably the first Pixar film on the Criterion Collection. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's interesting to see. I'm excited to check this out. I've seen WallE before, but just once before, but I do remember it being like a really solid, really beautiful film, and the animation and everything, so I'm excited to see it in 4K. That'll be really good. And actually, let me open this up, because it is a different, it's not just a normal jewel case. This is I think they call them digi cases, digi packs. What's that? Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Really beautiful case. This is the features on the back. If you can read it, if you want to pause that. Yeah. So this is number 1161. And this is what that looks like. There. Alright. See what we got here. Looks like we got the 4K versions, and then probably the Blu-ray version, and then the second disc is probably the special features. Typically they don't put the special features on the 4K disc. A lot of times they are just Blu-ray. So let's see what we got here. Looking for... Okay. So we got cast and credits, and then we have an essay by Sam Wasson, and then a WallE scrapbook, and then about the master. About the remaster. But it looks like this thing is kind of just filled with different art design. So if you're interested in art design or sketches or anything like that, and then it does have little bits of the script as well, some script notes and things. So it's cool. It's a cool little thing to check out. I love when Criterion tends to always have booklets in their films. So I'm excited to check that out. So that is WallE. That is the 4K version of WallE. And I was excited that they had it. I wanted to check that out. So it'll be a fun revisit. Very cool cover. Very cool. I dig that. Alright, the next one I got is a thriller horror movie, I think. This was recommended to me. I haven't seen it before, but it's the new Criterion that just came out. It's The Others with Nicole Kidman. It seems interesting. I saw a trailer, I think, and it seems interesting. I kind of don't want to know too much about it because obviously it's like a thriller and there's a mystery going on. There's a lot happening in there, but it looks beautiful. It's a 4K remaster, so that's exciting. And yeah, this is what the cover looks like, and then this is the back. If you can pause that and read it, hopefully you can see it. It's in focus. But this is number 1195. We're almost at 1200. I wonder if 1200 is going to be Wes Anderson's Asteroid City, which I just saw. Unfortunately, I did not like. But anyway, that is Nicole Kidman in The Others. I'm excited to check that out. And last but not least, this is not a Criterion film. It's not numbered. It's one of the Janus contemporaries, but this is EO, which I have not seen before, but it won the Grand Jury Prize at Cannes, so I'm excited to check this out. It came out in 2022, and it's about a donkey just going around, and that's about all I know, so I'm excited to look at this. But this is EO, and I picked it up along with all the other films. Alright guys, so that is it for the second Criterion haul, and I probably only have one more haul. It's probably not going to be that big, but November was pretty good. I got a good amount of films, so I'm excited about that. Be sure to like and subscribe, and once again, once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Rushmore, the Criterion edition. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye.